Hi, my name is Irina Hernandez. I am going to do a tutorial about the WCO, ALADI, and GAN. WCO. The World Customs Organization is an independent intergovernmental body whose mission is to increase the efficiency of customs administration, contributing to the economic well-being and social protection of its members. This favoring an honest, transparent, and predictable customs environment disallows the development of illicit international trade and effective fight against illegal activities. The WCO was created in 1952 under the name of Customs Cooperation Council and currently has 165 members. Behind the only global intergovernmental organization suitable to deal with customs matters. Missions of the World Customs Organization. The mission of the WCO is to increase the efficiency of the administration of customs of the world and to carry it utmost. Establish, apply, support, and promote international instruments for the harmonization and uniform implementation of simplified and efficient customs producers and system the government, the movement of merchandise, people, and means of transport across custom borders. Enhance the efforts made by the members to ensure compliance with their legislations, trying to maximize the level of cooperation among them and with the other international organizations in order to fight against customs offenses and other crimes committed at the international level. Help members face the challenge of the current business environment and adapt to new circumstances, promoting communication and cooperation between them and with other international organizations, as well as favoring customs provide. The development of human resource transparency, improvement of work methods and management of custom administrations and exchange of the best practice. Internal organization of the OMA. The WCO is managed by the Council and the Policy Commission's 24 members, financially advised by the Finance Committee, 17 members. These international organizations were through its committee and its secretariat, which are responsible for fulfilling the task defined in the key activities of the strategic plan of the latter, which is submitted to the board for approval each year. Well, now talking about ALADI. The Latin American Integration Association is an intergovernmental organization that continuing the process initiated by the Latin America Free Trade Association in 1960. Promotes the expansion of the region integration in order to ensure its economic and social development. The ultimate goal is the establishment of a Latin American common market. It was created the singing of the Theatre of Montevideo 1980 on August 12 in 1980. The ALADI, which together represents 20.4 million square kilometers and almost 520 million inhabitants in 1210. It's composed of 13 members countries. The 11 founding countries, Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Ecuador, Mexico, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, and Venezuela. have been joined by Cuba. August 26 in 1990 and Panama in May 10, 2012, becoming the 12th and 13th member countries. Objectives of ALADI. The ALADI was formed with the purpose of reduce and eliminate gradually the obstacles to the reciprocal trade of its member country, promotes the development of funds of solidarity and cooperation among the Latin American peoples, promotes the economic and social development of the region in a harmonious and balanced manner in order to ensure a better start of living for its people, renew the process of Latin American integration and establish mechanisms applicable to the regional reality, and create an area of economic preference with the final objective of establishing a Latin America common market in a harmonious and balanced manner in order to ensure a better start of living for its people, renew the process of Latin American integration and establish mechanisms applicable to the regional reality, and create an area of economic preference with the final objective of establishing a Latin America common market. Functions of ALADI. The promotion and regulations of reciprocal trade of the country of the region, economic complementation among its member countries, and the development of the cooperation actions that contribute to expansion of national markets. And finally, talking about CAN. The CAN is a community of countries that meet voluntarily with the objective of achieving an integral, more balanced and autonomous development through Andean, South America, and Latin American integration. The countries that make up Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru are united by the same post, a varied geography, a great cultural and natural diversity, as well as common goals and objectives. The four countries present a great cultural, ethnic, and linguistic diversity. They have very rich folkloric and artistic manifestations that unite even more. Functions of CAN. The Andean community is made up of organs and institutions that are articulated in the Andean integration systems, better known as the SEI. This system makes the CAN work almost as a state does. That is, each of these states at its role and fulfills specific functions. For example, the Andean Presidential Council, made up of the presidents of Bolivia, Colombia, Ecuador, and Peru, is the chair of the political leadership of the CAN. The Andean Council of Foreign Ministries formulates the foreign policy of the Andean countries in matter to integration, and if necessary, coordinates joint positions and international forums or negotiations. The Commission, made up of plenipotentiary delegates or with full powers, is in charge for formulating executives and evaluating the integration policy in trade and investment issues and generation standards that are mandatory for the four countries. They can have a general secretariat that manages and coordinates the integration process, and the Andean Court of Justice is the entity that controls the legality of acts of all the organs and institutions and resolves the existing disputes between countries. promote the balanced and harmonious development of the member countries in conditions of equity, truth, integration, and economic and social cooperation, accelerate the growth and generation of employment for the inhabitants of the member countries, facilitate the participation of the member countries in the process of regional integration, with a view to the gradual formation of a Latin American common market, and reduce external vulnerability and improve the position of member countries in the international economic context. Now if, bye!